WOW community. I am super excited to be here with my dear friend, colleague, and WOW VIP tribe member, Joyce Stokes from Lana Incorporated.
Yes.
How exciting to be in the spotlight today with you, Joyce.
Thank you, Michelle.
So, Joyce, will you tell me a little bit about who you are, where you're located, and tell me about Lana Incorporated? What type of services do you provide?
Perfect. Yeah. So I'm Joyce Stokes. I operate business by myself. I live in High Prairie, Alberta, so we're about 4 hours north of Edmonton, and I provide bookkeeping services, bookkeeping and business support. I've been doing this business since 2007. My history before starting my own business, I worked corporate a lot. I worked in the energy sector, government, always worked in the accounting and marketing type area, accounting both cost and production accounting in the oil. We lived down around Red Deer when my husband and I were married. We were both born and raised around High Prairie, and careers took us other places. And we were down in Red Deer, and in 2004 decided to return back to High Prairie. Our oldest was going into grade 1 at school. Parents were having some health issues, all that kind of good stuff. So when I moved home, I started to consult, did some remote work. I worked for Petro-Canada, worked for them for about 18 months doing some audit work and some cleanup and such. And then in 2007, made the decision to start my own company, really for the mythical idea of balance. I had, we farm, had 2 young boys, had parents with some health issues, the whole enchilada, and working full time, it just became difficult to keep everything under control and sort of in balance. So when I started, I won't say in desperation, but I think other people can kind of relate. When you start your business, you fear that you'll either never get clients, or maybe the one you get will be the only one. So when I started, I almost said yes to any and all sorts of customers that came my way, which was good, because it really did provide a lot of learning, different personalities, different types of companies that were out there, what their needs were and whatnot. Here lately, I've been fortunate enough. I often say the beauty and curse of living in a small rural community is people feel that they know you. So through the benefit of time and word of mouth, we're now 12 years in. I've had the opportunity to be a bit more selective with my clients, and lately have given some pause and have thought, what's the next step? And I do see myself perhaps moving into an area that is more of a specialist niche, dealing primarily with agricultural type clients, just because I'm fortunate to be so familiar, because I was born and raised on a farm and married a farmer, and now farm myself. So there's comfort there. I get it. So I'm kind of moving in that direction. So, and as a bookkeeper, I supply services that really run the gamut. Some of my customers really handle all of their day-to-day on their own, and essentially bring me their papers to post, reconcile, and hand off to the accountant. Others, it's get the mail, process the bills, do the deposits, everything. So from data entry through to reconciliation, I'll prepare the file for the accountant and pass it off to the accountant and be the point of contact for my client, discussing the year-end matters. With some clients, even taken a little bit farther, and I've been their voice in conjunction with the accountant, depending on situations with the CRA, or preparing financials and documentation for lenders, or for business case scenarios, that kind of thing. So it really does range, which is nice, because it keeps it interesting.
Absolutely. It sounds like you have complete financial care for all of your clients. So that is simply amazing. So
Thanks.
Joyce, I know that you're a relatively new WOW member, and I'm so excited to have you as part of the VIP tribe. What was it about WOW that made you jump on board and become a VIP member?
Well, primarily the easy answer is the lady at the other end of this conversation. I stumbled upon the power of social media and Facebook, and I wish I could tell you exactly what the post was, Michelle. I can't, but it just stopped me, and I listened to it, and it absolutely hit home the message that you were conveying on that day. So I started looking into it a little bit, discovered that it used to be with the Rural Alberta Business Center, which I have some experience with in a contract role that I have here with our county. So I knew what that was all about. I thought, interesting, Michelle does that. Then as I hit another link, a face popped up of another WOW member who I happened to work with when I worked at Petro-Canada years ago. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's Lucy. So little dots started to connect, and I thought, this is very interesting. Then I, jumped on a call, and then I was sold. It was, I just felt very much a sense of camaraderie, belonging, listening to some of the messages from some of the members in a couple of the calls that I participated in. It was like, because it's interesting, I'll sometimes say we're really good at not necessarily practicing what we preach, and I'll give advice to some of my clients or in my role as a business support person, and I often caution upon the how isolating it can be to be an entrepreneur.
Mm-hmm.
It's great, wouldn't give it up for anything, but there's sometimes that you really kind of feel like you're out there on your own. And stumbling upon the WOW group made me absolutely feel like I've got a place that people understand what I'm going through. Wonderful energy, really great resources. There's so much to be learned. I'm only just starting, and it's so far it's been great, just great.
Oh, Joyce, it's such a pleasure and an honor to have you as part of the WOW VIP tribe. And really, that's what we try and cultivate with our tribe. And it does feel like a sense of family with the ladies that connect together on our tribe talk calls and on our coffee chats. But, that sense of, as a businesswoman, having that place you can call home, where people get you and where people honor you. And it is such an amazing opportunity for me to have you as part of the tribe, because you really do belong at WOW.
Oh, thank you, Michelle. Thank you.
So with that said, thank you so much for stepping into your spotlight moment today. How can the ladies of WOW and the other people watching this video connect with you to utilize your amazing services?
Oh, that would be wonderful. Thank you. Probably the simplest two options is by phone, 780-536-7595, or email is Joyce, so Joyce at Larner, LARNER.ca. That would be great. Thank you.
Oh, you know what? It is a pleasure. Ladies, connect with Joyce. She is seriously competent and graceful and honest, and just a fabulous WOW Tribe member, and fabulous at what she does as well. So thank you again for joining me in the spotlight today.
Oh, thank you, Michelle. So grateful for the opportunity. Thanks so much.